It's Judgment Night on Channel 5. Troy Williamson defends his British Super Welterweight Championship against the pretty boy Josh Kelly. Who wins? Find out Friday, December the 2nd, 9pm, live and free on Channel 5.
This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social. Delighted today to be joined with Hosea Burton. How are we?
I'm very good, thank you.
We're here at the press conference. We've just had the press conference. How was it? How do you deal with these sort of press conferences? Do you enjoy it? How do you find the whole experience?
To be honest, I don't really enjoy them. I get a bit tongue-tied, so I end up just speaking a lot of rubbish or very short. So I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to do whatever I got to do, but it's not my favourite thing in the world to do.
Here at the Spurs Stadium, what's that like as an opportunity to fight at an incredible ground like this? Are you much of a football fan?
I'm not the biggest football fan in the world, no, but I do support United. But I've heard this is like one of the best stadiums in the world, if it's not the best. So to be here is lovely, and I went and had a look, and I can only imagine what it's going to be like come Saturday when it's full. So,
what's that like as an opportunity for you to fight on this big stage? How are you going to sort of deal with all the pressure and everything that comes with it? Fighting in a big stadium.
Listen, there's no pressure when it comes to having a fight now these days. I've had 30 of them, so I don't have no real pressure. To fight in front of all these people, well, I'm only still fighting one person, so they can't help him, they can't help me. You've just got to go out and do what you do. So
you're just saying that it doesn't really get to you, like when you step in the ring, it's just you versus him, really. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, that's all it is. It doesn't matter if you're fighting in a pub car park or if you're fighting in Nottingham Forest. Well, no, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It doesn't really matter. Obviously, it's brilliant to have it on your resume that you've boxed here, but it just is what it is.
Your gym is, it's an absolute shark tank of talent. They always talk about, iron sharpens iron. Is that very much the case at your gym, with so many great talent around you? The great training partners are so ready for you.
Yeah, well, look, we've got Natasha Jonas. She's on fire. She's the best woman in the world at the moment. We've got Paul Butler fighting Nimue, who's pound for pound number 1 in the world. He's fighting in for all the belts. Then we've got Mark Efron, British and Commonwealth or British and European champion. He's on fire at the moment. So, and even before that, we had the Smith brothers and all that. We have a great gym. So, iron sharpens iron. Yeah. I've had no sparring there for a while because obviously Callum Johnson has retired. Callum Smith has moved on. So, it's a great gym. Joe Gallagher, best trainer in the world. He has been voted best trainer in the world a few times. So, yeah, it's a great gym.
Do you spend much time around Callum Johnson? What is there? You said training with him. Is there much time you spend around with him?
He's a lovely lad. We don't spend a lot of time together unless we're on the golf course where I'm absolutely schooling him. But you're gonna have to tag him in that part, yeah. So he lives in Boston, up Lincoln Way or down Lincoln Way. So we don't have a hell of a lot of time together. But I can say for him living so far away, he is a very good friend of mine.
Was you sort of gutted when you heard the retirement? I'm sure you sort of knew before most people did.
Yeah, I was devastated, and to be honest, I found out when everyone else found out because it was one of them short notice things. 1 minute he's in the gym, he's doing a bit of training, next minute he's ill, and then he comes back, he does a little bit of training, and then he's retired. And I was like, wow, why? Because it was only the week before we had a game of golf and had a chat and whatever.
No, I get you. I think it came to a shock for everyone, really. Such talent at 175. I'm sure it was. Everyone was probably just as shocked. Even you more being his friend.
Yeah, well, you never know what's going on in boxers' minds. A big thing is what goes on in boxers' minds. Like, we're all this brave. We've got to put up this act that we're strong, we're invincible men, and we don't care about anything, and nothing bothers us. But at the end of the day, we're human beings, and you'll find that there's a lot of boxers suffer with mental health, even if it's depression. There's so many things that we don't speak about, what probably should be touched on a little bit more.
Absolutely, definitely. Moving on, this fight's at cruiserweight. How much is it better for you now where you're not, shedding like weight off and, like you said, the fight is, you said on the press conference there, the fight is sometimes on Saturday night is the last thing you want to do when you're depleting yourself so much. How much is it better that you're fighting something that's more natural to you?
This is the first time in a long time that I've actually felt like having a fight come fight night. The week of the fight, I'm usually dreading it. I'm thinking, I wish I had another couple of weeks. This is the first time in a long time I feel like it can't come quick enough. I'm a massive light heavyweight. I was a massive light heavyweight. I'm a big cruiserweight. Even if I went to heavyweight, I'm still a big man like that. So, you know, it's good to actually feel like having a fight, fresh of yourself and up for it.
What would you say to boxers that are, you know, fighting that's way below their weight classes, and, you know, do you feel like it's so much more beneficial where people are fighting at their natural weight?
Of course it is. Look, all we know as boxers is get as big as you can and as low as weight as possible. So we've done that since amateurs. But it's okay fighting 3 2-minute rounds or 3 3-minute rounds, because you haven't really got that much time to get yourself exhausted, get hit with a big shot and knocked out. As a professional, I started my career off at super middleweight, and I was really good for 4 rounds. After 4 rounds, I'd be out on my feet. Then I moved up to light heavyweight. Same thing again. I was great. I had so much energy. But look, I'm 34 years old now. I can't make the same weight as I could when I was 24 years old. So that's the problem. I tried to make my weight the last couple of fights, and there was just not me. It was just not me. You will see a good me come Saturday.
Well, what can we expect on Saturday, and what can we expect from 2023 for Hosea?
What will you see on Saturday? I think I'm hoping you see a good performance. I'm going to be up on my feet. I'm going to be a good amateur style, right? Because a lot of people forget, when you turn professional, they all settle down into this pro style. No, a good amateur always peppers a good professional for 4 or 6 rounds. I'm going to be up on my toes. We're doing 6 rounds. I'm going to be up on my toes, nice and sharp. Who knows, I might hit him with a bingo shot, knock him out in 1 or 2. So, and 2023, who knows? I want titles. I don't want to be here for forever. I want to do it if I can do it, or pack in. I've got a young boy. I've got 4 children, but I've got a boy 10-year-old, and he's interested in boxing. So I want to teach him a little bit and just teach him to be a better person in life.
Well, that's some really good words, and best of luck for Saturday night. Thank you for your time, mate. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.